Hi guys, hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's Abby Crystal here. Today is going to be my almighty wish list for Miss Universe Nigeria pageant 2025. Guys, like seriously, we have finally come to another year for Miss Universe Nigeria, and I dare say that it's going to be a very fierce pageant this year. Like, we're going to see a lot of competition, a lot of stiff competition from the candidates this year, because information reaching me states that there's a lot of beautiful ladies that are going to participate in this year's pageant. So I can't wait to see who Chidimma's successor is going to be at the end of the day, because I'm betting you this is going to be the most keenly contested Miss Universe Nigeria pageant of all time. You guys know that Nigeria got the first runner-up position in Miss Universe last year. So whoever we're going to be choosing as our candidate this year has to be worth it, okay? It has to be worth it, because she is going to, she should be able to surpass Chidimma's performance last year. So if we don't send someone that is worthy, like that is internationally recognized, then I don't think we would go very far, because I don't want us to go and clap again this year. So we have to send someone that is very widely recognized, that has a good pageant record, and someone that will feel like can fit into the shoes of Chidimma. All right, so that is going to be a very heavy task, but definitely I feel like these ladies that I'm going to call up on my wish list, they are up to the task. Okay guys, without further ado, let's get right into my wish list for Miss Universe Nigeria 2025. So in first place, I have Damilola Bolarinde. Yes, she is, or rather she was, Miss Grand Nigeria 2022, and she did very well. She got to the top 20 position, and rumors, I heard, in fact, rumors have stated that she's going to come back to participate, or she's going to participate in this year's Miss Universe Nigeria, and this is definitely going to be her first time, her first time contesting for Miss Universe Nigeria. But given her pageant pedigree, we know that Damilola is someone that actually fits into Miss Universe prototype. She has the body, she has the face, she has the portfolio as well, having represented Nigeria previously in Miss Grand, and she got to the top 20 position. A lot of persons are tipping her to do very well in Miss Universe, so they feel like she's one of the strongest candidates for Miss Universe Nigeria, and so far so good. For me personally, I feel like she has the body, she has the beauty, but I don't know about her speaking skills, because Miss Universe is a pageant that you have to, it's a blend of both. You have to be able to speak, so in that department I don't know how strong she is, but going for Miss Grand, you need to also realize that Miss Grand, they also take speaking into consideration. So I feel like with her pageant experience, she'll be able to maneuver, and with years of training, okay, because I know that if she's coming back for this pageant, she would have undergone training, so I feel like she's one of the candidates that I feel she can go very far, so let's watch out for her. So going forward, in second place, I have Ifeoma Israeli. For those of you that don't know her, Ifeoma was a former MBGN candidate, a former MBGN contestant in 2022. You guys remember that MBGN, that is Miss MBGN was the defunct most beautiful girl in Nigeria pageant that usually sent representatives to Miss World, Miss Universe, and Miss ECOWAS, and Miss Tourism, and also Miss Supranational, before they had to split and have different pageants for different you have the pageant for Miss World and Miss Universe separately. Okay, so Ifeoma won the title of Miss ECOWAS Nigeria that year, and for some reason she had to withdraw from pageantry to face her her studies. Okay, she's studying to be a lawyer, and information reaching me states that she's going to come back to fight for Miss Universe Nigeria pageant this year, having finished with her studies, and I feel like she's one of the candidates that we really need to look out for, because she's a lawyer, and she has the face, she has the beauty, she has the exotic beauty to stand out amongst the candidates, the other candidates. Okay, so I feel like Ifeoma has a chance to represent Nigeria in Miss Universe if all things being equal. Okay, so let's look out for her in this year's pageant. I hope and pray that she takes up the form and is chosen amongst the candidates. I have Ada Eme. Okay, so you guys know Adaime. She was the former Miss World Nigeria, and she went on to the top 40. Rumors have it that Adaime is coming back for this year's Miss Universe Nigeria. Okay, so you guys know that if you participated in different the Miss World or the MBGM pageant previously, you can actually come back for Miss Universe Nigeria. Okay, so there are two different pageants now. So I feel like if the rumors are true, Ada Eme is another strong candidate for Miss Universe Nigeria. She has the body, she has the beauty, she has the height, she has the pageant experience as well, and I feel like she can do very well in Miss Universe if given the opportunity. Okay. All right. So going forward, in fourth place, I have Oluchi Madubike. Oluchi is she's a medical she's into the medical profession based in the United States of America. And if you guys remember, Oluchi was a former Miss World Nigeria in the year 2022. Okay, she went to represent Nigeria in a Miss World pageant that took place in Puerto Rico. Although she didn't place in the top 40, but I feel like Oluchi has the chance, has the pedigree, she has the portfolio, to represent us in Miss Universe. She has the exposure as well. She's beautiful. She's she's intelligent, and I feel like she can do very well in in Miss Universe. Okay, so I want to see her come back, for Miss Universe Nigeria crown. All right, so in fifth place I have Yekachi Douglas. Of course, Yekachi Douglas. A lot of people know that Yekachi has been fighting for Miss Universe crown. Yes, Miss Universe Nigeria crown, and this year is not an exception because I heard that she's coming back. In fact, she said it, after last year's pageant, that she's going to come back for this year pageant. I hope that this time around she gets what she wants. I hope that the universe aligns in her favor. You guys know Yekachi's story. I don't talk much about that, but I feel like Yekachi has done very well for herself, and she's a successful model at size pageantry. I feel like Yekachi has what it takes. Given the international recognition that she has already, I feel like she's Nigeria's best bet for another for the crown, for the shot at Miss Universe crown. Okay, she's Nigeria's best bet for a shot at Miss Universe crown. I feel like she can go very far in the competition if given the opportunity. So I hope that this year the universe aligns in her favor. Alright, so finally in my list, on this list, in sixth place. So finally in sixth place we have Edeifu Brittany Aikule. Okay, you guys remember Hannah. She was in last year's Miss Universe Nigeria pageant and she got to the top 5 position. I feel like Brittany is another candidate that she needs to come back and fight for this year's Miss Universe Nigeria pageant. She has a strong pedigree. She was formerly Miss USA, Miss Nigeria USA, or Miss USA Nigeria, I think Miss Nigeria USA, and she's one candidate that I feel like she can go very far if given the opportunity to represent Nigeria. So I hope that she's going to come back for this year's pageant. I'm looking forward to her participation. Alright, so guys, there you have it. These are my wish list for Miss Universe Nigeria 2025. Okay, so if you have or if you think that these ladies that I mentioned, they are not, if you have any contrary opinion, rather comment down below. Or if you have someone that you think that I needed to include in my wish list, comment down below as well. And yeah, I hope that these ladies actually take up the form and come on to this year's pageant, because I really feel like they have a chance. Okay, all right guys, I'll see you all in my next video coming up very soon. Bye.